What's up YouTube and welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic. This is the next day of our trip and we reached Nathula Pass at a height of 4,310 meters or 14,140 feet. The weather conditions here include heavy snowfalls and slippery surfaces, as you will see, with temperatures as low as minus 25 degrees centigrade with strong winds. This is located between China's Yadong County in Tibet and India's Sikkim. In 1873, this pass was used by Tibetans to trade. When we reached there was already snow and it was becoming difficult to walk, and I can see many people out of breath and taking breaks while climbing up the stairs to the pass due to low oxygen. Nathula is one of the 5 officially agreed border personnel meeting points between the Indian Army and the People's Liberation Army of China for regular consultations and interactions between the two armies. Even if you were out of breath or feeling cold, do not worry, as there is a provision of a small canteen available during the climb for some snacks, and you can take a rest and dodge the cold winds for some time here. Unfortunately, I won't be able to show you anything at the exact location above since it is restricted by the Indian Army for security reasons. So we are heading back to our cab, which will cost you around 3,000 rupees for a private taxi and 600 rupees for a shared taxi. This will cover Nathula Pass, Baba Harbhajan Mandir and Tsongmo Lake. You can find them in the MG market itself. This is a place where you will be above the clouds. Did you know on Yoga Day in 2019, Chinese soldiers and civilians participated in joint yoga exercises at Nathula? There isn't any ticket to get here. However, you will need to get a permit which your local tour guide will get for you. But make sure to get it at least 24 hours prior, as there are limited vehicles allowed to enter. Domestic tourism at the pass was opened up in 1999. I would like to show you the scenic beauty of Sikkim down the hill above the clouds that you might not be able to encounter in any other season apart from winters. Have a look. And here we are reaching the Baba Harbhajan Mandir in not more than 20 minutes from Nathula via shared taxi, since it was a Sunday and there were quite a lot of tourists around, So you will see mostly people from Kolkata, Sikkim, or nearby area itself. You will find some restaurants, souvenir shops as usual like any other tourist stops. As we walk around the temple, let me share some insights about it. Sepoy or honorary Captain Baba Harbhajan Singh was actually a young soldier who was martyred at the age of 22 years near Nathula Pass on the 4th of October 1968. He was recruited into the 23rd Punjab of the famed Punjab Regiment. He was awarded the Mahavir Chakra, India's second highest gallantry award. Now let me tell you how he became saint and people built a mandir for him. In 1968, the states of Sikkim and North Bengal were under the rage of great natural catastrophe where landslides, floods and heavy rainfalls had taken thousands of lives across the states. On October 4, 1968, Sepoy Harbhajan Singh was escorting a mule caravan from his battalion headquarters in Tekula to Dengchula. As the caravan was on its way, Sepoy Harbhajan Singh fell into a fast-flowing stream and was drowned. A massive search for Sepoy Harbhajan Singh did not yield any result and he was declared a deserter by the army authorities. However, it is believed that his comrade Pritam Singh had a dream of Harbhajan Singh, informing him about his tragic incident and also the location of his dead body. The body of Sepoy Harbhajan Singh was discovered from the same location as divulged in the dream of his fellow soldiers. Hence, it is believed by the soldiers posted around Nathula that Sepoy Harbhajan Singh's soul is protecting and forewarning them of dangers in that area. Did you know there is a short film called Plus Minus based on Baba Harbhajan, played by Bhuvan Bam? Now we are headed towards the Chongu Lake, which is on our way back to our Gangtok hotel. Due to the change in climate, the lake surface reflects different colors with the change of seasons. You can find many yaks to take some pictures here. However, we left from there soon as we wanted to leave for Namchi on time, which is about 4.5 hours away. Back on the road, and the positive side effects of this kind of traveling are mindfulness and time to interact with different cultures. Every turn gives you a lush green forest view with huge trees throughout the journey, which include the pine forest and waterfalls. During our trip, we wanted to have something authentic and hence our driver stopped at the best restaurant we could have asked. I am not sure about the exact name, but I will definitely share the location of this place in the description box so that you can reach out easily. This place is best suited for a halt during your bike rides as the roads are smooth and flora are all over. Now coming to the delicacies, they serve some of the best lachha parathas and aloo chura, which were the mood boosters during our trip. I would give the taste full marks as this was our best meal during our entire trip. After having that amazing meal, we left for Namchi, but before that we bought these chocolate coconut toffees, which is a must buy from the same restaurant. There's nothing more exciting than hitting the road with the windows down. This video might not be justifying the beauty and the cleanliness of Sikkim as you inhale the sweet oxygen of the forest and pink flowers covering the trees across the road. Finally, we have reached Namchi Town, which is at an elevation of 1315 meters with a temperature of 15 degrees centigrade. This is the way towards the famous Chaar Dham or the Sidheswar Dham up the hill. This is the Sidheswar Dham Mandir or Chaar Dham, situated atop the Solafuk Hill 5 kilometers southwest of Namchi. This temple complex comprises replica of the highly revered Hindu pilgrimage sites, namely Rameshwaram, Dwarka, Rameshwaram and Jagannath Puri. Let's head inside and get the tickets. The price per person is 50 rupees. There is a small yet beautiful replica of the entire mandir as you enter the gate. As you enter, you will need to take off your shoes and keep it by yourself in the area provided, as you will have to walk a fair distance without any footwear. This was built by the government of Sikkim to promote Sikkim as an all-embracing and empathetic state of India and overseas. It looks more like a theme park to me, as it is constructed in an area of 28.958 hectare of land. It is a popular tourist destination visited by the tourists from both India and overseas. A 108 feet high statue of Lord Shiva is enshrined in the Siddeshwar Temple, which can be witnessed against the backdrop of the Himalayan valleys. It is believed that not every person can travel to visit Chaar Dham and 12 Jyotirlingas in his life. Therefore, Siddheshwar can see all 4 Dhams and 12 Jyotirlingas in one place in the temple. All efforts are made to make the Chaar Dham temples like the original temples. The atmosphere of Siddeshwar Temple is full of devotion, as you can hear the sound of the aartis across. It takes about 2 hours to visit all the temples in the temple premises. Legends say that right before the battle of Mahabharata, Arjun performed a tapasya to please Lord Shiva on this hill. Pleased, he appeared before him and presented the all-powerful Pashupat Astra to slay the most vicious of his enemies. This entire temple complex, that was opened in 2011 after Pran Pratishtha, was built to celebrate the greatness of Shiva, who presenting Arjuna with the divine weapon. I never imagined to find the colorful domes of the South Indian temples in Northeast. Now coming to the next avatar of Vishnu is the Kiriteshwar Avatar, who was the one that gave the Pashupat Astra, as I informed earlier. Lord Shiva descended in the form of a hunter or Kirat while Arjuna was meditating to kill an asura named Muka, disguised as a boar. Arjun's meditation got disturbed by the sound, and upon seeing the boar, Arjun and Kirat struck the boar at the same time with the arrows. A fight broke between the Kirat and Arjuna as to who struck the boar first. Arjuna challenged Lord Shiva in the form of Kirat for a duel. Lord Shiva was pleased by Arjuna's valor and gifted him the Pashupata Astra. Now it's time to head out after the amazing visit to the temple. After taking the footwear, this is the way downstairs as we head out to our taxi. The experience was magical and a must visit for all. But let me show you some pretty amazing flora in the premises as well. As the sun goes down, we are headed to our next destination, which is a short trip to the Sai Baba Mandir, just 20 minutes away from the Siddeshwar Temple. This was built in 2010. This is a two-story building and light in gold, which shines during the day. There is no entry fees, however, you can pay as much as you like. We decided to have a small meal just across the road, and it was surprisingly fulfilling with the taste 5 out of 5. We quickly head out as the sun goes down and we need to reach to our destination before the sun sets. Our day in Namchi was memorable because of the food and its sightseeing with its care towards the nature and people. So if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel, as there are exciting new adventures beyond Sikkim on the way, as it will be my last part for the Sikkim tour that you do not want to miss out. So long and happy traveling.